Today, God instructs you to safeguard the legacy that my Spirit has bestowed upon you. Do not allow external factors to cause you to lose your composure in Christ to the extent that you become enraged at those who are unaware of the truth. What motivates you to donate your body to creatures on the ground or birds in the sky? Satan is the one who consumes dust, and he desires to delight in your extreme carnal behavior. Eliminate him from your life by maintaining your tranquility and contentment, regardless of the challenges that may arise. The enemy prevails when contentment decreases. The enemy is overjoyed when harmony is restored. Please bear in mind that my kingdom is replete with peace, pleasure, and justice. Avoid being influenced by external events. Rather, allow my serenity to direct you and determine the appropriate course of action. My majesty manifests to safeguard, deliver, and shield you from all adversities by refraining from acting on your baser desires. Please bear in mind that I am your deity. I hope you will always recall my kindness. I acknowledge your suffering and will employ my authority to provide you with a complete recovery, as you are my livestock. I will remain vigilant to safeguard you from any external pressures. Today, God has declared that you will emerge from the ashes. The mere presence of heat and significant pressure will not even induce a subtle odor of smoke in your spirit. The clamor and disorder that surround you will only serve to underscore this fact. My evolving role in your existence. I am transporting you to a new location where you can experience freedom. My beloved, prepare to escape from your prison. The chains have been removed from your hands and ankles, enabling you to progress in your life's work. Would it be appropriate for me to contact you without providing you with a means of transportation and assistance? Would it be appropriate for me to contact you without providing you with instructions on how to achieve satisfaction? The present moment is the correct one. Refrain from gazing to the left or right. The Father inquires, what are you anticipating? They will not acquire it. Why are you attempting to persuade others to concur with the truth that I have disclosed to you? Exit the bounds of what is feasible. Eliminate the restrictive clothing that has kept you ensnared in the consequences of your past decisions. I now authorize you to embrace and relish your good fortune. A new society is prepared to embrace you, and there are no longer any connections to the past. They will progress in tandem, taking care not to injure or trip each other, while simultaneously accelerating and assisting each other in achieving the current victory. The Father desires for you to relinquish the past, embrace the new day that is imminent, and expose your heart. Today, God declares that you are not excluded from my designs. I will provide you with a comprehensive account of the plans, objectives, and projects that I have for the world, which are frequently overlooked by men and disregarded by their offspring. In the boardrooms of the heavens, decisions and strategies are being implemented that influence your existence. Is it advisable for me to conceal my intentions to assist you? I will not engage in that activity. I think that this is not consistent with my approach or strategy. I will employ enigmatic language and communicate in the celestial dialect, which is incomprehensible to those on earth but accessible to spiritual beings. The ancient site will remain unchanged, according to God. I am uniting generations and re-establishing the truths and verities that my people once held dear but have since lost. Make your mind enthusiastic about studying, as I will accomplish my objectives, whether intentionally or coercively, if necessary. Transformative forces are transforming the world, and individuals will be unable to achieve their goals unless they embrace a new way of thinking and acting. God requests that you communicate your aspirations to Him. Please remember all of my previous statements, including those that occurred not long ago but are on the brink of being forgotten. Oh, my beloved, I am the Lord of the universe, and there is a seat adjacent to me where you can sit and learn not only my acts but also my principles. Today, God instructs us to recall His assurances. I am aware that challenges and impediments will arise in my experience. I am present. Commence a conversation with me. I am committed to advocating for your safety. You are aware that I am capable of observing every aspect of your life, which is why you should invoke my presence. I must summon you to the realm of prayer as a component of the process, despite your desire to witness my labor for you. I will make every effort to address your sincere request. Faith that is capable of moving mountains is brought to life and manifests itself through prayer. You are disregarding the blessings that you are doubting because they are not present in your life if you do not pray. Consider the music that I play at night. Please allow yourself some time to contemplate your heart, and be assured that I am accompanying you on this journey. You are not discarded. I am not uncaring toward you. However, I will not alter my convictions to conform to standards that do not align with my values. Be prepared to be addressed. Demonstrate your desire to acquire knowledge. Allow my Holy Spirit to guide you to greater heights. When you are in distress, please do not hesitate to contact me. Pray with the words that come out of your mouth. Please inform me of your desires to ensure that my safe spaces are accessible to you. Angel wings will deliver the answers you require to alleviate the tension, anxiety, and grief you are experiencing. Before the video continues, I request that you like the video and share it with your family and friends. I also request that you consider donating some dollars, as I do not have a house and I need to build a new one. Today, God declares, I may not always be equitable, but I am consistently just. Our minds are preoccupied with the concept of fairness. The desires of the flesh are powerful, but the fairness I bring into your life is more significant than these things. The Father stated, I have been aware of the conclusion from the outset. Therefore, have faith that the plans I am making for your benefit are nothing less than life and life in abundance, even though your body may disagree and voice its dissatisfaction. I am not a man who tells falsehoods, nor am I a son of a man who alters his mind. The air of pride and stubbornness will never be permitted in my tribunals. Rest assured that my throne will always accommodate your presence in its inner thoughts as long as you remain contrite and in a state of prayer. You are entitled to advancement. It originates from my ruling hand, not from the east or the west. You will never be disappointed if you devote your undivided attention to the outcome I am currently devising. The showers of His Spirit are tearing down the enemy's barriers in your life today, according to God. Dear one, the river is in motion. Allow yourself to be swept away and relish the experience. The negative events that are occurring to you will not prevent me from fulfilling my obligations. I am confident that my gift will be realized, providing you with happiness and celebrations that surpass your most extravagant expectations and rescuing you from adversity. I am a deity who is approaching, and this is the moment in which I choose to reveal myself to you. It is believed that the Father is unrestricted, and as a result, you will not be either. I am not constrained by the opinions of others and can act as I please at any given moment. In the same way, The narrative of my walk on water that I am recounting today will astound anyone who hears it, as it demonstrates the power and righteousness that I have manifested in you today. Today is your day. Today marks a pivotal moment that will alter both your life and the universe. The removal of illegitimate power is underway. It is demonstrated that the enemy's assertion of superiority is a fabrication. They informed you that they intended to plunder you and steal your possessions, and they also stated that you would be unable to obstruct them. I have been informed of this, and I am currently taking measures to dismantle the forces that are attempting to cause you harm. Do not succumb to fear or despair in the face of the enemy's threats. I am currently employed here. I would like to offer my hand as a guiding force, preventing you from succumbing to fear, crippling concern, and anxiety, and ensuring that you remain composed. The supply is your responsibility. You are enveloped in my protection, and the angels are assisting you in overcoming this. The Father declares, you will emerge from the conflict with evidence of my benevolence during difficult times. Today, God commands us to enter the waters that are suitable for swimming. You will never be content with accompanying me on a stroll through the shallow water. There is a part of you that yearns to comprehend the depth of my spirit. The door remains unlocked. The path is elucidated. The childish moral models of religious thought and simple notions about who I am are not worth your time. Avoid anything that originates from the natural world, and continue to explore until you can sense the intensity of my flame. The Father declares, I am a consuming fire. Lastly, permit me to consume all that is flammable within you, including wood, hay, and vegetation. Try to avoid becoming distracted by activities that merely pique your intellectual or emotional interest without actually affecting your life. Your destiny is to comprehend me and emulate my attributes, which can only occur within the tranquil sanctuary. The Father declares, this is the location where I await all who desire a more profound relationship with me. God's message to us today is to accept the new pouring out of my Spirit. The old containers from yesterday's visit are now empty, but the new wine that is being served is highly regarded. This is not merely a cheap vintage item that was altered for entertainment. It is a profound manifestation of my grace and favor that transforms lives for the best. I implore you to utilize the entirety of the resources I am providing. Take pleasure in the experience, and subsequently transition from your existing knowledge to your lack of knowledge to emerge transformed into my image and likeness. That is the statement of God. I am not excluding you. There were moments when you believed that my influence in your life was diminishing. However, I was observing you. As a result, God advises us to remain receptive. Demonstrate your readiness. As I guide you forward, allow my Spirit to captivate you. The present pasture has provided you with the strength you require. Therefore, don your shoes and proceed. Advance toward the future that I have in mind for you. Today is a new day and a new epoch. It is time to gain a new perspective on the facts and truths that were revealed in ancient times before the creation of the world. Before the video continues, I request that you donate some dollars to us. I do not have a house and I need to build a new one. Today, God guarantees that you will witness the fruits of your conscience and experience contentment. As you have progressed, you will also generate. You will be praised as you speak. The extent to which you could travel and the amount of land you can claim in my kingdom will be determined by your establishment. I am a God of conquest and conflict in combat. The cosmic beings that encircle you are erecting an impenetrable spiritual wall, even though your adversary is descending into chaos. The Father commands, search for refuge beneath my wings. Witness the protective influence of my favor that ensures your safety and guides you through challenging circumstances. Today is your day of triumph, as I am dispatching you to engage in additional conflicts. The Father commands, today, embrace my peace with all your heart. Develop the tranquility of my spirit and the joy that you are unable to articulate within yourself. Your restricted comprehension is guiding you to the locations where my tranquility is guiding you. Immediately cease all investigation and study. You have the option to lie on your back in the river of life and allow the current to carry you wherever it may lead. Trust in the currents and surges of my spirit. They will guide you to a table where your adversaries are expecting you. The enemy will be fuming in plain sight at their inability to seize the gift I have freely given you. You will consume food and experience a sense of fulfillment. Today, you will enter the land of glory within me, according to the Father. Pass through the diminutive door and adhere to the path that I have indicated. Choose the difficult option. Eliminate all alternatives. Continue forward and capitalize on the opportunity, as you will succeed and achieve success in me at this moment. God has declared that the sole location in which He can reside is within your own home. I have cleansed you and fortified you. I have selected you and have adorned you with my loveliness. Do not allow the sins of the impoverished individuals in the world to influence you in any manner. You have been selected. You have been contacted. Please accept my loyalty and allow it to be returned to my throne. Your presence is essential to my power and significance. I have placed the crown of my favor upon your head today. I am responsible for establishing and directing you. There are no longer any objects that were once present. Everything has been overhauled. Enter the book, instruct the Father, and discard the antiquated, decrepit concepts that only serve to impede your progress and prevent you from receiving my benediction. I concur and verify that today is a favorable day. I am a deity who concurs and validates. You are still in the running. I am not in search of justifications to prevent you from experiencing my compassion. I desire for you to demonstrate compassion, fairness, and humility in my presence. Everything else is an exaggeration and is irrelevant. Accept the invitation to make a more significant impact immediately. Be aware that the blood of the sacrifice on the cross has unlocked the door for you. Jesus is the reason for the road's sacredness. The benefits of Calvary, which you experience in your commitment to follow me on earth, are indicative of my commitment. In addition to being a religious term, holiness is a covenantal concept that signifies that the cross's work has been completed in you. Recognize this reality and refrain from associating with individuals who, while fulfilling their obligations to me, are also on the brink of physical and worldly excess. I have selected you. You are my neighbor, and I am yours. Today, you are entering a new, enduring aspect of my life. Today, God declares that the past is no more. Release the items that are unchangeable and beyond your control. Today is the day to progress on the path to the future you desire. Certain individuals in your life are responsible for making decisions. Therefore, the Father declares, I bowed down and inscribed in the sands of your life to alter your destiny by my plan and design. Relationships are imminent. Refrain from dwelling on the past, as there are forthcoming opportunities. Maintain your focus on the future and refrain from dwelling on the past. Please bear in mind that your past is irrelevant to your future due to your connection to me. Today, establish your confidence in my assurance on a firm foundation. Raise those branches and limbs of hope into the heavens, and be assured that a new day is on the horizon. I am no longer weeping in the crypts of regret over the events of the past. The present moment is the perfect opportunity to anticipate the fulfillment of the most profound aspiration and the most ambitious aspiration. I am offering you a priceless future, but it necessitates that you relinquish the responsibilities of yesterday's charred land. Are you prepared to advance? You must be prepared to advance, as I am not interested in remaining in the current state. Will you remain with me after I have recovered from my disappointment? Are you planning to continue with the phrase, forgive, release, and bless? In that conclusion, you will witness the past dissolve into obscurity, and a promising future will emerge in front of you. On this day, God declares, my residence is a sanctuary of compassion and sustenance. Today, venture into the world and provide sustenance to those who are famished. Refrain from avoiding individuals who require assistance, particularly those who are near you through familial or friendship relationships. Simultaneously, refrain from attempting to emulate individuals who present themselves as spiritual and compassionate while exhibiting their purported suffering in my name. The only individuals who are paying heed are those in the lower-priced seats, as they are merely actors on a stage. It is imperative to demonstrate honesty. Be forthright about the extent of your affection and affection for an individual, regardless of whether they are disparaging you. I am present. I will ensure your safety and protect you. I guarantee that I will rectify the situation by the conclusion of the day. According to the Father, today is a day for both abstinence and participation. Do not allow yourself to derive delight from withholding your kindness toward those in your vicinity. In these types of situations, refrain from making any disparaging remarks. Speak to me with compassion, confident that I will liberate you from the bonds of evil and enable you to realize the purpose that determines your destiny. I will clothe you in the garments of my majesty, which encompass grace, progress, and power, as you conceal the sins of others. In the days ahead, as you submit to my will and my way, your light will radiate like the dawn, and the events that transpire will be characterized by new hope and opportunities. According to God, the United States will undergo an outpouring of His Spirit within the next 12 weeks. This will be a sovereign project of my own, and a large number of individuals will be involved in its completion to ensure that the crop is delivered on time and to alter the spiritual climate of the nation. This ghostly figure will appear before a significant awakening on the East Coast that will purify the streets and entire communities of hostile entities. Prepare yourself for this magnificent challenge. Prepare to be a detonator and a fuse that ignites the unforeseen manifestations of my kingdom and my benevolence. I will grant you these blessings because I am steadfast in my commitment to my name and my promise, not because you deserve them. With my authority, I will now fulfill the obligations that others were requested to fulfill but declined to do so. I used to have the option to do the things I am currently doing, however, I am now compelled to do so. A remarkable number of individuals will observe and be astounded. Some individuals, including a few of my offspring, will remain on the periphery and make fun of me. They will assert that failure is probable. They will speculate on the duration of time until the project's failure, which may be attributed to its scale or the leader's lack of morality. The Father responds, "Not this time. This time, the adversary will not prevail." Devote yourself to meditation. Talk to the intercessors. Be patient, plan, and have faith in the unique action I am currently taking. Men will be shown what they did not know and did not seek, which will shock them and remind them of a God in the heavens who is concerned about his people. God informs you that he is placing you in a ministerial position today. A calling has yet to be realized in your existence. The doors I am opening will necessitate that you reevaluate your self-perception and your perception of your role within the kingdom. Refrain from evaluating oneself based on the opinions of others. Rather, ascertain your identity by studying my word, which reveals your identity in me and the abilities you possess through my Spirit, from Genesis to Revelation. The Father declares that you are capable of walking on water. There is more to you than what is immediately apparent. The majority of individuals who venture into the world with the expectation of making a positive impact are ultimately entangled in the shallow waters of faith, from which they never emerge. God commands, "Open your eyes." Decide to be recognized for your true nature, as my greatest glory awaits the instant you consent to accompany me wherever I travel. My beloved, your primary responsibility is to serve as a messenger of my honor and a vessel for the divine. The day star of my glory will illuminate your life and provide you with new perspectives and significant transformations in response to your obedience. The issues that were impeding your progress will be resolved. The disapproving glances and facial expressions of the stupid counsels will no longer be a source of irritation for you, as I will relocate them to a different location. Show those who preceded you more favor and anointing than you have received yourself as you await information regarding your employment. Kindly refrain from being so self-centered that you fail to recognize the value of the individuals I have placed in your path. I will raise you and ensure that your property is yours, which no one will be able to claim or take away from you, as you assist and serve others. Before the video ends, I request to donate us some dollars because I do not have house and I have to make a new house.